Hi, my name is Kelsey, and this is my video response to the values, faith, and beliefs of leadership. The first question we're asked is, are leaders born or developed? And I personally believe that they are both born and developed. I mean, I don't personally think it's fair to say that it has to be one way or the other, black or white. Like, you're either born a leader or you're not. You're either developed or you're not. I think that it's easily both. I believe leaders are born every day. They just have that natural, like, charismatic personality that followers are just drawn to and want to learn more about. So I think that leaders can be born every day, but I also believe that leaders can be developed. I mean, I think if becoming a leader is something that you truly strive and want to be, then you can practice becoming a leader. You can do that through experience and mentoring and guiding, and also just studying theories of leadership and kind of seeing what you would do, what you wouldn't do in certain situations, like what your kind of MO is. And I think that that's something that can also happen. I think that leaders can be developed every day if they practice and work hard enough to become a leader. I also think if you are naturally born a leader, you should still practice and become more developed as your own unique leader. I don't think that you should just be happy and complacent with where you are. I think we can always learn and develop regardless if we're born with a natural tendency or not. The second question asks, what qualities make an effective leader? And I mean, I think the list can go on, and it kind of depends. I think that followers look to leaders for different things, so I think that there's no obviously right or wrong answer here, but I think the major qualities that make an effective leader are obviously charisma, and people are just naturally drawn to that kind of personality. I think leaders usually also have a strong character that followers want to follow and learn and strive for, type of thing. I think leaders are confident, they're tolerant, they have a vision, they have a goal, they have something that they have their mind set on. I also believe leaders have courage, and they're not afraid to sort of make the wrong decision or be worried about going down the wrong path. They're always just striving towards the end goal. No matter where that takes them, they're going to keep their head up and strive through that. I think leaders are always fully committed to excellence, and they're always striving to be the best and striving to get their followers to follow them to be the best, if that makes sense. And also the text talked about having integrity and having a strong moral compass, and I think that those are two things that leaders really need to possess as well. I mean, every day as a leader, you're going to be tested, and you have to have a strong backbone and morals and integrity and ethics, and you have to sort of stick to your guns no matter what the situation is or how bad something gets. And I think that that's something very important that an effective leader should have. That's a very important quality that they should possess. The last question asks, what impact does your values, faith, and beliefs have on your teaching or coaching? I believe that my values, faith, and beliefs have a very strong impact on the way I personally like to coach. When I'm working with individuals, or I'm on the field, or I'm helping a team and I'm helping everyone reach a common goal, I honestly feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be, and I think that that is something that is instilled in me, and that's something that makes me want to work harder. I think my values help me hold my players to a higher standard. My values are something that I hold high, so I'm going to hold everyone of my followers or my students or my athletes to that standard as well. I think having values also allows me to continuously focus on what is important, and kind of having strong values helps you not to lose sight of where you're going. So I think that's important. I think my faith allows me to feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. When I'm out on the field or in the classroom or anywhere where I feel like I'm leading, I feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I think that it just makes me want to continue to follow that path, because I believe that that is truly God's plan for me, is to help others and to push others to become better and lead other people in the right direction. I think my beliefs push me to act as a servant leader. I believe I'm selfless and I'm humble, and I always want to utilize everyone's strengths, and I want to kind of combine an entire unit to make one strong thing. And so you can have different people with different strengths and different weaknesses. And I think learning how to combine strengths and weaknesses is something that makes a team or anything in that matter stronger. And I think that that's something that's very important. So I think that being a servant leader and sort of just like always giving people a place to feel as though they belong. That kind of didn't make sense, but I think just making sure that everyone has a place is something that makes me feel like I've accomplished something, like making sure no one feels outcast or anything like that. I think following Christ, obviously the ultimate leader, gives us as teachers and coaches a very strong path to follow, and that's something that I want to continue to do. Like, as I learn and as I grow as a coach and a leader, I want to follow in those footsteps. And I mean, he gives us the ultimate picture to look up to. So I think that that's something overall that we can all learn to do. So just kind of being that strong leader and having your integrity and keeping your head high no matter what the situation is. I think like your values and faith and belief are all going to sort of combine into one thing. So I think that having all three of those has had a huge impact on the way I like to coach and teach. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.